What is going on, everybody? My name is Japes, and welcome to another episode of Let's Prepare for FIFA 14. We still have the 4-3-2-1 La Liga Serie A-ish hybrid side, and right now I'm out looking for a squad fitness card, and because most of my players are only about, give or take, 10 fitness off where they should be. I was looking for a bronze one. They're all like 3,500 coins, 4,000 coins. You can forget that action. There's no way that I'm going to pay that. So, as I mentioned, I believe in the last episode, I'm thinking about selling this team, and I thought, I'll play one more game with them, get the 4-3-2-1 out of my system, and then sell this team on and not even worry about spending a couple thousand coins on a fitness card, which is just kind of crazy. I cannot believe that they're that expensive, but it probably boils down to people really not buying packs so much these days. Consumables are, they're only going to be a limited number out there because once you use them, they're all gone. It's not like players where the rare gold cards, once they're out there, chances are they're going to stay out there unless someone, sells their FIFA and doesn't sell their team. I guess it's kind of just the way it goes. And I didn't play that guy right off the bat because it went to a red bar, and I cannot be asked to do that red bar. But we had the first day of the BPL season today, and for Manchester United fans, oh boy, what a happy day that was. For Arsenal fans, I'm not going to dog you guys. It was 0 points from the first match. Last season, they started with 2 draws, so 1 point from the first 2. If they win their next match, they'll be in a better spot than they were when they started last season. So there is room to be optimistic. However, there are going to have to be signings to be made. Now, in this game, though, get a little bit lucky with Palacio. There is something that I kind of refer to as FIFA karma. FIFA karma is essentially where if a break goes your way, chances are later on in the match, they're going to get a break. And I'm so sick of playing in the snow at this point in FIFA. I just randomly thought about that. But when this game first loaded up, I was like, come on, snow, get out of here. And I'm actually going to draw a penalty right here with Ever Banega. Just a fantastic player to play with. But when you're doing stepovers in the box, if your opponent does not time their tackle well, a lot of the times you're going to just draw a penalty. So sometimes if I'm not really having tons of success just breaking someone down, kind of the way I felt with the 4-3-2-1 formation, I kind of fish for penalties. And you guys might say, Japes, that's not really cool. But it's part of the game, I suppose. And it's kind of one of those things that I do. I do it a lot playing clubs, especially if the opposition has a user as a CDM along with an any. I kind of just fish for those penalties, and I get them called all the time, especially because my virtual pro is going to be a lot better than generated pros. But there is the FIFA karma. Giorgio Wijnaldum, who I guess is rumored to actually be an Arsenal target, I want to say. Correct me if I'm wrong on that one. But he knocks one in, and I blocked it a few times, but it is what it is. 2-1 the final score, so a little bit better for us. We're in Division 4, so I think we should be doing a lot better than this, but c'est la vie. Sometimes that's just how it works out, and it is time to sell on this team. I got pretty good prices on some of the players, so they're probably going to sell for a little bit more. And since the BPL season is back in session, guess what? If a player has a fantastic game or has a really, really good performance today or tomorrow, their price is actually, I would not be shocked, and I would be willing to bet that it's going to go up by a little bit. And this is something to take into consideration too. Once FIFA 14 first drops an Ultimate Team, if a player has been hot at the start of the season, people are going to want that guy on their team regardless of whether or not his stats are stellar. So look for that. Be on the lookout as you're thinking about it. Say, hey man, this guy might be a diamond in the rough as far as his stats go, but chances are if I get him in my starter pack, if he's having a good season so far, might want to hold off, especially if you get your game on or during the week. You might want to hold off to sell your cards till on the weekend, especially if you have a good player that has a really good chance of having a good game. Just more things to think about. So I'm going to switch to the 4-2-3-1 formation, which if you guys have been checking out my head-to-head series, which I would recommend you do, it's really a relaxed series. It's just kind of had to have fun. And head-to-head, if you are bored of Ultimate Team, if you're bored of the pace, switch it up to head-to-head. It feels like there's so much more space on the field. It just feels far more realistic, and it's very, very enjoyable to play. But I'm going to go for the 5-star skillers this time. Now, there's a limit to the number of strikers that are 5-star skills, so I don't know exactly how that's going to work out. And I could use a player like Rafael Sobis, but Brazilian's obviously the easy way to go. And I'm going to start with cheap guys and try to work my way up and try to get the skills down as best as I possibly can. So we're looking at, I picked up the Carlos Eduardo. I forgot that he transferred. I picked up his RPL or Russian Premier League version, but I'm going to sell him on. His Russian Premier League version actually sells for about 5,500 coins. Picked it up for about like 2,000, I think we just saw in there, or 2,800. You can see on the screen right now. So I'll be able to sell him on for about 1,000 coins profit, easy as you'd like. And with transferred players, that's kind of the way it goes. If you find one in a desirable formation, a lot of times people just list them for what they went for when they bought them, when they were still maybe in that league. Obviously, it's been a little while for Carlos Eduardo, but still, he does sell on for more than that, and that's kind of what I'm looking at. So he'll link up easier with Flamengo. I'm going to put Adel Taarabt in there, so that means it'll be Brazilian themed, but Taarabt, as many of you guys know, especially from the very, very beginning of FIFA, one of my favorite players to use. And you can see the coin total at the top right going up as we are doing this. Anyways, guys, that's going to be it for the episode for today. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy it, a like or thumbs up is always greatly appreciated. Other than that, my name is Japes, and I will catch you all next time.